Okay, so one of the issues that I had coming in here was that there was flowers blocking the name. I knew it was over here. So I was talking about an earlier broadcast, this little cemetery on the Monterey Bay Peninsula. And Ed Ricketts was John Steinbeck's best buddy, and unfortunately had a tragic ending in 1948 when his vehicle was hit by a train. Steinbeck was at that time living in New York and couldn't get back in time before his best friend passed, but he was thought to be Steinbeck's muse. And one of the things that I wanted to share was, you never know what you're going to find when you're out and about. And this Ed is known in certain circles for his amazing discoveries about the marine life and something called wave theory. In fact, his book that he got published, he was a bit of a renegade. Nobody wanted to publish him because he didn't have the degrees that everybody wanted. He went ahead and published it himself by doing pre-sales and forcing the publisher uh, to indeed fulfill the need for that. And that book published in, I think it was 1935, 1936. It's still in print today. It's used by anybody who's studying marine biology. And his lab, I broadcast from over there before, if you've caught them at some of my live streams, previous live streams, on the Cannery Row next to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. In fact, the aquarium actually has a whole exhibit dedicated to the memory of Steinbeck and the work he did, because it was so innovative. But anyway, he was always, like me, crawling around the tide pools around the ocean, and always making a lot of unique discoveries, and known as, if you read the book Cannery Row, as Doc. Doc was what he was called on the row because they always patched everybody up, and he was the basis for the fictional character in Steinbeck's novel Cannery Row. So I'm here just kind of wandering. I had the inspiration to come here. I have no idea why, but here I am. The reason I found this, because sometimes when you go to a cemetery or grave site, it's very hard to discover where some of the graves are and the memorials, unless it's a newer location where they have maps and things. But I was brought here by some birders. So we were taking counts on some of the bird life here. Because why? Because these are really nice natural settings with older growth trees that provide good habitat and food and little disturbance. So when I walked in, I showed you some Canadian geese, but there's all kinds of different species that can be found in unusual locations. So anyway, I'm going to end this broadcast. I'm streaming for the first time via mobile. Let me see if I can flip this around. It's a new test. Yep, I can. Maybe you can see me now. Yes, you can. Hello. So anyway, I've been out and about. I always wear my shield. It's easier when I'm active to move around. We've still been in the purple zone, purple lockdown. So that's the story. So I'm Diana Girl, the Arc Lady. You can find me at the Arc Lady on most social media channels. And so hope you join me again. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Bye for now.